picket fence, a name for a daughter or a wife. You had the hammer and I was holding all the nails. We were a ship that started out with silver in its sails, but the kitchen's still unfinished and the garden's overgrown. I'm living in a skeleton of a house we didn't own. You left the brush inside the bucket, let the paint turn into lead, and now I'm sleeping in the hollow of the things we never said. A sentence with no period, a song without a key, a bridge that stops halfway across a dark and angry sea. I'm still waiting for the ending, for the light to finally break, but you're a ghost in every corner of the plans we didn't make. It's a promise we never finished, a vow we didn't keep, a secret in the floorboards while the rest of the world's asleep. It's a forever that got shorter, a together that got small. Now I'm just staring at the shadows on a naked, empty wall. I'm holding up my end of a heavy broken string, waiting for the music that you're never gonna sing. It's a half-told story, a bitter jagged fate, a promise we never finished, and now it's just too late. I found your list of places that you wanted us to see, tucked inside a travel book between page 53. We only made it to the coast before the engine started smoking. Now I'm reading through the lines and I'm honestly just choking. You didn't stay to see the harvest, didn't stay to see the snow. You just packed your maybe up and decided you should go, leaving me with blueprints of a dream that's out of style, and a happily ever after that didn't last a mile. You can't hang a picture on a wall that isn't there. You can't breathe the oxygen when there's nothing in the air. I'm trying to complete it, I'm trying to build it high, but you can't finish a promise with a goodbye. promise we never finished, and now it's just too late. The roof is leaking, but I'm still here. The walls are shaking from all the years. I'm finishing it alone. I promise. One brick at a time, even if it's not yours anymore. It's still mine. It's still here. I'm still here. I didn't choose the thorns or the jagged edge of glass. I didn't want the winter where the summer used to pass. So I built a little corner out of velvet and of wood, where the memory of us is still beautiful and full. I kept the tea light burning and the record on the spin, the one that sounds like lamplight underneath your sun-kissed skin. I don't go there for the hurting, I don't go there for the grief. I just go there for a minute, for a small and sweet relief. The world out there is biting and the pavement's far too hard. It's a battlefield of silence in our old and empty yard. So I'm retreating to the shadows where the edges start to blur, back to the way we were, or the way I wish we were. I made a soft place to miss you, a room without a door, where I don't have to hear your footsteps leaving anymore. It's padded with the laughter and the darling, are you home? A garden in the middle of this desert where I roam. I've tucked away the goodbye and I've hidden every scar, just to keep a little version of the person that you are. In the quiet, in the cotton, in the powder blue and gold. It's a soft place to miss you when the rest of me is cold. I know the neighbors think I'm crazy for the way I keep the light, but they don't know the weight of surviving every night. I've lined the walls with whispers of the things you used to say, to keep the echo of your absence from getting in the way. It's not a prison, no, it's more like a sanctuary of sorts, where I'm the only one who's allowed to hold the forts. I can almost feel your breathing if I sit perfectly still in this house of gentle shadows on a lonely, quiet hill. Eventually, the dust will fall and the fabric's gonna fray, and the real world's gonna come and wash this little room away. But until the ceiling crumbles and the floorboards start to rise, I'm gonna stay right here and look into your ghost-filled eyes. it's just a dream. Close the world out, let it be just what it seems. It's warm in here, it's safe in here, and I'm not ready to leave this place. Just a soft place to miss you. Just a soft place to miss you. Stay a little longer. We're a book that ends on a comma, a play that stopped before the drama. I still have the ticket for the midnight train, but the tracks are washed out by the rain. We had the blueprints, we had the stone, but we're standing in a house we'll never own. Close enough to feel the heat, but never enough to be complete. It's the almost that stays with me forever, the nearly that we couldn't tether. We were a heartbeat away from alive, before the edge of the world became a knife. You're the permanent ghost of a maybe, the beautiful almost that didn't save me. I see your ghost in the grocery aisle, buying the coffee that makes you smile. We're two ships that brushed in the fog, a frantic note in an old travelogue. I know every curve of your hidden soul, but I'm just the half that will never be whole. Fate is a cruel kind of architect, building the things that it wants to wreck. We're a sunset that never quite turned to night, caught in the bleed of the fading light. It's the almost that stays with me forever, the nearly that we couldn't tether. We were a heartbeat away from alive, before the edge of the world became a knife. You're the permanent ghost of a maybe, the beautiful almost that didn't save me. Forever is a long time to be nearly. I see the shape of us so clearly. Goodbye to the us that never was, just a beautiful broken because almost, but forever. I've seen 1,000 sunsets through 1,000 different eyes, beneath the purple mountain peaks and dusty desert skies. Sometimes we were strangers passing on a crowded street. Sometimes we were lovers with feet. But every time the curtain rose and I was given breath, I looked for the familiar soul that's stronger than a death. In the taverns of the old world and the neon of the new, the first thing that I always did was find my way to you. A thread of silver silk that pulls across the spinning years, through the laughter of the harvest and the salt of all the tears. I don't need a map to find the rhythm of your heart. I've known it since the very day the stars were blown apart. 'Cause I chose you in every life, in every single one. From the freezing of the winter to the burning of the sun. In the silence of the forest, in the static of the rain, I've signed up for the beauty and I've signed up for the pain. But in this current version, you're the one who walked away, leaving me with centuries of words I couldn't say. I'm a traveler who's weary, but the truth remains the same. I chose you in every life until you forgot my name. Maybe once we were sailors on a ship that hit the reef, and we shared a final heartbeat in a moment bright and brief. Maybe once we were poets writing verses in the sand, while the empires were crumbling across the weary land. I carry all those versions like a weight inside my chest, while you're just living this one out, oblivious to the rest. To you, I'm just a chapter that you're ready to conclude. To me, you're the entire book, the fire and the food. Is it a blessing or a curse to remember what we were? To see the ghost of always in the way your shadows stir? I'd wait another 100 years in the hollow and the cold, just to be the one whose hand you were meant to hold. Yeah, I chose you in every life, in every single one. From the freezing of the winter to the burning of the sun. In the silence of the forest, in the static of the rain, I've signed up for the beauty and I've signed up for the pain. But in this current version, you're the one who walked away, leaving me with centuries of words I couldn't say. I'm a traveler who's weary, but the truth remains the same. I chose you in every life until you forgot my name. I'll find you in the next one, in a different town with different hair. I'll find you in the next one, and I'll love you even there. Even if you leave me, even if you break, you're the only choice I'm ever gonna make. In every found an old photo in a silver frame. Before I even knew how to speak your name, it's like the universe was leaning in, tracing the map of where we begin. You were a stranger in a crowded hall, but I felt the shift, I felt the fall. Before the words, before the I do, something inside me already knew. They say that love is a choice we made, but I think it's a bond that we didn't break. Long before the world pulled us apart, and the cold and the silence started to start, I was a ghost searching for a spark, but your heart knew mine first in the dark. Now I'm tracing the space where you used to lay, counting the ways that we drifted away. It's a different kind of hollow, a different kind of ache, to lose the one soul you weren't supposed to forsake. If we were written in the stars above, why did we run out of earthly love? It wasn't a meeting, it was a return to a fire that was always meant to burn. So how do I unknow the beat of your chest? How do I put this old spirit to rest? Before the goodbye, before the worst, before the hunger and before the thirst, I was yours. Yeah, your heart.